Good evening, everyone. The Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association Boys High School Basketball Big Five poll could see a couple changes next week. Number 1, Ignace, number 3, Rudyard, and number 4, Iron Mountain have lost this week. Number 2, Sault Ste. Marie could move back to the top spot, provided the Blue Devils can't get a road win at Rudyard. Yes, at Rudyard. Hey, there's a first. I don't know if we've done this before. For Rudyard, Tyler Wilson will get the basket. No, that's a Sioux basket. Okay, hold on. That's a Rudyard basket. Yeah, Rudyard's in white. There's 44 going through. That's Garrett Laponzi with the hoop there. Tyler Wilson did have that first basket. Coming back the other way now for Rudyard as we go down court. All the way to the hoop is number 13, Jared Meehan. He puts that one in. Yes, I'm looking at the video at the same time you are. Isn't that interesting? Sault Ste. Marie was having some problems early on, but they get it fixed here. Riley Angeli to Kyle Root, and Kyle puts that one in. And Sault Ste. Marie would recover from its slow start and go on to win this one by the count of 71-53. Yes, we have visited now the Rudyard Bulldog Gym. On the scoreboard, Tyler Snyder, a sophomore, 23 points for St. Ignace over Newberry, 55-42. Jared Rivard had 24 Menominee, and the Maroons cruised past Gladstone, 73-37. Escanaba tiptoes past Houghton, 55-53. Caleb Polizer, 26 points. West Iron County, 65. Lons, 56, despite 21 from James Vicker. Hancock gets 23 from Shane Wendling, 72-35. Bulldogs over Ontonagon. Ironwood, a bucket better than Wakefield Marinisco, 51-49. 15 points and 15 rebounds for Michael Smithson of Forest Park, but Barker Harris is your winner, 48-41. North Central 10 better than Stevenson, 52-42. Let's go to some Class D basketball. Kearney NATO still in the Little 5 poll, taking on North Dickinson. And if you want to see a good Wade Shedder shooting night, he had a pretty good one early on. Knocks down the 3 here. Deontay Blahnik, I believe, is the one with the next basket. It was a good night for Kearney NATO. They broke out to an 18-2 lead. I should check that. There's Dante Blahnik with the hoop. And Kearney NATO would hold off a North Dickinson rally, and the Wolves win this one 55-49. Back to the numbers. Well, speaking of big numbers, here comes Ewen-Trout Creek again. Dylan Gordon at 31, Panthers 89, other Panthers, Chassell 47. Troy Kinnanen pours in 30 for Jeffers, and that was enough to get the Jets past Lakeland and Humboldt 60-46. Did not hear from Bessemer and Mellen. Brett Brandstrom 15 points and 21 rebounds. Wolverines 58, Rapid River 35. Brimley scores 86, and that's more than enough to take care of Engadine, who had 61. Pickford nips Detour 44-42. Hannahville, 27 points for Seth Williams. Soaring Eagles defeat Republic Michigamme 48-42, and it was Crivets 46, Niagara 42. In the NBA, Rodney Stuckey 36, Brandon Knight 23, and Tayshaun Prince 22. Pistons back in the win column, 114-108 over Sacramento, and it was Orlando 94, Milwaukee 85. Girls basketball now, Dickinson County rivalry. Nice block shot by Jordan Dumas as Iron Mountain is hosting Kingsford. And underneath, Ricky Gingras will get a nice pass to Dumas for the hoop. Caitlin Johnson had 18 points in this contest, and a big night as well from Allie Forenza with 15 points and 6 assists. Dumas just keeps being by the basket and scoring in these highlights, and Iron Mountain gets revenge over an earlier loss to the Flivers, 57-41. Let's head to Negaunee, where the Miners are taking on Westwood. First quarter action here. Megan Mannanen gets the rebound, and she will flip the pass out to Alexis Forcini for the hoop. That ties the game at 2. Next for the Mason Blue, Kayla Ryala. Courtney Wara, she has space, time, and puts that one home. Negaunee now leads 8-4. Again for Negaunee, Wara, this time to Addie Adelamaki, and Addie knocks that one down very nicely. 11-4 Miners, but Westwood would respond. Thought Tom Hammer was going to call a timeout. He didn't. He would be rewarded here as Megan Mannanen will step back, swish that three-pointer, and that brings the Patriots within 4 at 11-7. Then off the inbound, Wara will drive to the basket, score, and get fouled. She ended up with 20, and Negaunee now ties for the conference title. Miners 47, Westwood 35. Not many scores on the girls' side tonight. Norway over Gwinn, 53-45. Menominee gets past Big Bay to knock, 39-34. St. Ignace easily over Newberry. Lauren Goldthorpe had 22 for the Saints. And the Sault Ste. Marie girls get past Rudyard 75-45. Western Michigan defeats Lake Superior State 3-1, but the Broncos don't get any help from Bowling Green. Ferris State wins 5-1, so the Bulldogs still lead the CCHA by 5 points. Elsewhere, Brett Perlini gets the goal in overtime to help Michigan State defeat Alaska 3-2, and it was Miami over Notre Dame 3-1. WCHA, Jacob Johnstone had 2 goals for Michigan Tech, and they led 2-1 after 1 period. But North Dakota scored 3, and the Fighting Sioux went on to win this one 4-2. Alaska Anchorage defeats St. Cloud State 3-2 in overtime. Denver over Wisconsin 3-0, and Minnesota Duluth gets past Minnesota State 4-2. Also in college hockey, the Finlandia Men had several leads against Adrian. The Lions were on the short end of a 7-5 score. Warren Webster had 2 goals for Finlandia. To high school hockey, Escanaba visits the Coliseum and takes on Calumet. Josh Haryu, Brendan Jocks, and that's 44 seconds into the game, and Calumet has a 1-0 lead. And Levi Erkla will give it to Tyler Froberg. He hands it over on a nice centering pass to Lucas Lanala, and at 3:02, Calumet has a 2-0 lead. Escanaba would get on the board in the first period. John Lemire from Nick Vandermissen on the power play. A little scramble in front, and there it goes. Escanaba is on the board, trailing 3-1 now at 13:23. But in the second period, life would continue very nicely for the Calumet Copper Kings as Sam Lanto will get the goal from Aaron Nelson. That made it 5-1. And yes, Levi Erkla scored on a 2-on-1 because Levi Erkla is one of our consistent goal scorers in the Upper Peninsula this season, and we appreciate that. Here it comes right now, and not much the goalie can do. He put it in right off the post. Calumet cruises to the victory 8-1. Also in high school hockey tonight, Kingsford's back in the win column. Flivers playing well the past couple of weeks, 5-3 over Jeffers. A good day for Northern Michigan University. They're hosting the cross-country regionals at the Alqual Recreation Area in Ishpeming, and the Wildcats started on a high note. Say hello to Alice Flanders of Michigan Tech. She ended up being 4th in the 5-kilometer freestyle in 15 minutes, 30.1 seconds. Your winner is coming up next, and that would be Mari Soderman. 15 minutes, 14 seconds. She had good support from Marnica McVardson, among others, and NMU won this part of the meet with 85 points. Michigan Tech was second, and Alaska third. Let's go to the guys, and we will pick the winner off the top here, and that would be Eric Soderman. He will start and win in a time of 24 minutes, 30.5 seconds. He won by more than 50 seconds. And the results, yep, NMU won this one as well with 85. St. Scholastica was second with 73, and Michigan Tech was third with 69. And